Hi, I'm Jack. I've always written stories and drawn cartoons since I was old enough to hold a pencil. I found the family video camera when I was in first grade and became addicted. I could not get those stories out of my head before, but now I could put them onto a screen. I could show people a glimpse of the inside of my brain. I started making little documentaries about my family's trip to the beach every summer. My family would gather around in the living room on the last day and watch it together. It felt like a very special time. The third summer I tried this, about halfway through the film, I looked over and my aunt started crying. I was young, and when you're a little boy and you see tears, your first reaction is, something is wrong. But she was smiling while she was crying, and I couldn't quite grasp what I had done. Did I do something wrong? No. I was doing something right. That night, I laid in bed and stared at the ceiling with a fire growing in my belly. The hairs on the back of my neck stood on end, and images, colors, and music swirled around in my brain at lightning speed. I was only 12 years old, and I knew exactly what I wanted to do with my life. So I never stopped.
And they tell you why. Generation Y. Generation Y. Generation Y.
I studied filmmaking techniques for hours on end every day and watched every movie that I stumbled across. I didn't have any money, but I didn't care. I worked my ass off at fast food chains until I had enough money scraped together to buy a better camera. I lived in a very boring suburb and was worried that there'd be nothing to film. So I made a bunch of crazy friends and followed them around as we had fun in a boring place. I weaved concepts and stories into the footage so I could get a message across. My message. It wasn't about flashy drone shots or CGI-infused action skits, and it definitely wasn't about blowing up or walking down the red carpet. It was about making an audience feel something. It was about my aunt crying in the living room as she watched something I had created. And I want to keep doing that. And I want to get better at that. And I think that Jubilee could help me. And in my 19-year-old, naive, optimistic way, I think that I can help Jubilee as well.